Hello, thank you for tuning into the BC Liquor YouTube channel. My name is David Wolowidnyk, and I'm the resident cocktail stylist for Taste Magazine. This summer in 2022, it's the summer of tequila. Well, to be fair, over the last 5 years, it's the second fastest growing spirit category. To find out a little more why it's been trending, refer to my article in the summer issue. Today, I really want to focus my attention on building you a fantastic cocktail. This one is an Añejo Old-Fashioned. Now, the Añejo I want to use today is this Gran Centenario Añejo. To be an Añejo, it must age in an oak barrel between 12 and 36 months. Oftentimes, that's a former bourbon cask. This particular one is using a former cognac cask. You can imagine that that cognac will impart some flavor. Some of those flavor profiles that are commonly found in añejos will be vanilla, caramel, and usually a little bit of a oaky, peppery spice at the finish. We're also going to put in some Angostura bitters and some chocolate bitters as well. I mean, after all, chocolate comes from this region of the world. Let's start off by taking our cocktail glass and popping it in the freezer and getting it nice and cold. Now, with this mixing glass, I'm going to take a little bit of Demerara sugar. Not a lot, only about 2.5 mils, which is half a teaspoon. And to help it dissolve, about 1 teaspoon of water, which is about 5 mils. Also known as a bar spoon. The average bar spoon will have just a 5 mil measurement. The water will just help that sugar start to dissolve. Now let's add in a couple dashes of bitters. Starting off with the Angostura bitters, known to have allspice, clove, cinnamon, nutmeg. Those beautiful spices will complement that añejo. Lovely. 2 dashes of that. Next up, this Aztec chocolate bitters. There we go, 2 dashes of that. Now, I'm going to take some of this orange peel. Take a swath off of here, and I can quickly slice off the pith using a sharp serrated knife, nice and flexible. I can press it hard against the cutting board, and there you have it, taking the pith right off of it. I can now express the oils by bending it into the glass. Once we bring those oils to the surface, they're easy to come off, but the alcohol, this Añejo Tequila, will also help to pull those oils out. I put in there 2 ounces, which is 60 mils. And that sugar looks like it's now dissolved. Time to get some ice in this glass. All right, there we go. And I'm going to use my bar spoon, give it a nice stir. We want to dilute it, but we also want to chill it. We don't want to shake this one because we don't want to aerate it. We want to maintain that beautiful silky texture of the spirit. That's coming along nicely. It'll probably be about 30 seconds or so, depending on how cold your ice is and how warm your spirit is. Oh, that tastes lovely. So we'll place that aside just for a second and grab that glass out of the freezer. Nice and frosty. It's really important to put a cold cocktail into a cold glass because otherwise that glass is going to be stealing some of the thermal energy of that cocktail. In turn, we'll be stealing it from the ice. Do you see that? You see what I just put in there? It's a beautiful big cube. If you have the opportunity of either making them or getting them, it does make a difference. Now, let's take that and pour it right over that cube. Now, you may not be able to see it from there, but that cube is perfectly crystal clear right throughout. But that glass is so frosty that you may not be able to see it on camera. I'm going to give that a little extra stir. Now comes the garnish. We're going to take and slice another little bit off this orange. And again, we're going to take that pith off. We want to present it nicely. And to present it nicely, we'll actually just clean up the edges as well. There we go. You see, you've even exposed all those beautiful pores on the back side of the orange zest. Now we can take and express those oils over top of the surface of the glass, twist it, and drop it right in. That is my Añejo Old-Fashioned featuring Gran Centenario Añejo. Check out this recipe and many more in the summer issue of 2022 Taste Magazine. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, come on back, check out more of these videos. I look forward to seeing you again soon.